I'm Carlie, the Wellness Coordinator at the Beverwood campus in Albany, New York. Today I want to show you how to do some abdominal work seated in a chair. We really want to improve our abdominal skill because we need it in our daily life to use our arms and legs, and we want to make sure that we keep it strong to protect our back and our posture. So, get a sturdy chair, and please make sure that it is nice and sturdy. And I'm going to just sit a little bit on the front of my chair, and I'm going to sit up nice and tall. So the first exercise we're going to do today is bringing our hands out in front, but we're not going to raise our shoulders up. Please notice as you lift those arms in front of you, your abdominals are going to tighten or contract. So what we're going to do is we are going to lean back into our chair, but we're not going to really touch it until we feel this really tighten, and then we're going to pull that belly in and sit back up. So we're going to go back as far as you can safely and bring it back up. A little more advanced would be a little farther back, but if you're just starting, keep it short and really just feel the contraction. So let's just lean back, and then you're going to reach up forward, sitting up nice and tall. And back, and reach. Good. And then go back to that back of that chair, barely touch if you can, and then pull the belly to spine and come back up. Let's try to do 4 more of those. So we lean back and lift and lower and lift, and 2 more. Lower and 1 more. Excellent job. You should have felt that more in that higher up abdominal. The next exercise, we're going to gently take our fingertips behind the head. I'm not pulling on the head, I'm just supporting the neck. I have my elbows out nice and wide, and we're going to focus again on the abdominals. I'm going to do little circles, and I'm going to start my circles to the right. So I'm going to come around and to center. And we're going to stay on that side. I want you to really think about using the abdominals and those side oblique muscles as you do the circles. And let's do 3 more on this side. So come around, and 1 more. Excellent. Now we're going to change the direction. We're going to go left. Again, light fingertips, just supporting the neck and the head. And we're going to go to the left. And as you get better at the circles, you can go a little bit bigger, but if you're just starting, keep it nice and small, and around. Good. Let's do 2 more of those. And then 1 more. And release it out. Just give me a nice little shoulder roll. Excellent. The next exercise we're going to do is more for the obliques. So again, we're going to bring the hands behind the neck and gently bring the elbows out. I'm going to lift up the right leg, and I'm going to lift it up and try to hold it up. But if you can't do that today, you can just keep the knee down. So I'm going to lift up the leg, hold it up, and I'm going to twist over towards the same side, and then I'm going to come back to center. And I'm going to do that again. I'm going to lift up the leg, twist, and center. If you'd like to make it a little harder, keep the leg up the whole time. And I'm going to do 3 more just like that. But I'm just moving from the upper body, my head and neck goes right with the exercise. I twist, and let's do 1 more. And rotate. Excellent. Bring those legs down, roll the shoulders again, and this time we're going to go to the other side. So gently place the fingertips again. We're going to lift up. I'm going to lift up, rotate, come back, and down. And up, rotate, back, and down. A little harder is to keep the leg up. So I'm going to do 3 more. Try to rotate all the way over as far as you can. And twist, and lower down. Excellent. The next one we're going to do is a little bit wider on the feet. I'm going to take the opposite hand, and I'm just going to do little reaches. So I'm going to reach right to the left and left to the right. So I want you to think of reaching from here. So I'm going to reach and lift, and reach and lift, and reach and lift. Now try to really think about working from that center. The lower you go, the harder it is. But I want you to be safe. So go as far as you can, down towards the toe, so it's your fingertips to toe. And let's do 4 more of those. And 3, and 2, and 1. Very nice. The next one we're going to do is take the hands out, and this time we're going to take the opposite hand to the opposite heel. I like to call these little soccer kicks because we want to focus on using that inner thigh, but we're also going to be using the abdominals. So I'm going to do opposite hand to heel, opposite hand to heel. So you're going to reach and lift. So if you can't reach too far, just go where you can. If you can't lift the leg that high, go where you can. You're still going to get that nice contraction in the abdominals and lift. We're going to do 4 more of those. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Shake it out. All right, so this time we're going to take our hands and we're going to use our chair. You can use the arms of a chair if you need to. If you have a chair like mine, I'm going to use the bottom of the chair. And what I want you to think about is your toes. So what I want you to do is we're going to do toe tap. Now, the first level you're going to do is a switch on the feet where we switch with the toes. If you can, we're going to try to do both the feet forward, back, but you want to be on the tippy toes. So we're going to try to do 6 of those. These are a little bit harder, so do what you can today. So it's 1 and pull back, 2 and lift, and 3 and lift, and 4 and lift, 5 and lift, and 6 and lift. Excellent work. So we're going to do another version of that on our toes, but this time we're going to lean back until we feel those abs contract. And I mean by that is they tighten. So it might be right here for you. It might be right here. But I want you to find to keep your belly to spine so we're not feeling the back. So I want you to do toes out and come in. And out and in. Now the harder version of this is just speeding it up. So I'm just doing the version today for kind of beginner, but if you want to take it more advanced, you just speed it up. But you want to go where you can safely. So I'm just lifting up the toes, in and out. Let's do 4 more of these. So 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Excellent work. The next exercise we're going to do is I'm going to give you a modification for. So what I want us to do is I'm going to be pulling 1 knee in and sit up. 2 and sit up. So the knee comes into the chest as you lift back. You get a nice contraction and then it comes back down. And you lift and you lower. Let's do 2 more single. I'm going to give you a more advanced version if you'd like to have it. And otherwise, you're going to continue with this. The more advanced version will be both knees in and down. So that's much harder, but if you practice these ab work, you can eventually get there. So I'm going to do 4 with both legs into the chest. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent job. That's a hard one. Whew. All right, the last one I want us to do is a little bit what I call is a warrior piece to it. So I'm going to lift one leg up, and my hands are going to be in the front. And all I'm going to do is swing them to one side, and then I'm going to swing them to the other side. And I'm just going to do it going 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And I'm going to switch to the other side, lift up, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can do more of those if you have time. I'd love to see you do anywhere from 8 to 10 reps of each exercise. And the last one we're going to do is a tap. It's a swing. It's a circle. It comes up to the outside of the leg and goes to the outside of the leg. Now, the arm can be smaller or the arm can be bigger, depending on your shoulders and how you're feeling. So I'm going to lift up, tap to the outside of the leg, lower, and then tap. And let's just see if we can do 6 and tap. So really circle those arms. 5 and tap. 4 and tap. 3 and tap. 2 more. You can do it. And 1 more. And release. Beautifully done. I designed this for you to be able to do in the workspace, at home, in the privacy of your own living room. But the abdominals I'd really love you to focus on this month. So please take a look and enjoy. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.